Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? That's right. This is lasting a bit more than I thought. More than that, it's the fact that there is no chapter separation, so I don't know exactly when one song ends and the other starts. It's lo-fi that you can find on the PlayStation channel, based on the Ultra Brothers, The Memories of Mother, which is this one, and the God of War Ragnarok. But I say it's a good song. The only problem is if they could have put the chapter separation so I exactly know more or less when one ends and the other starts, would have been useful. Let's do, you know what, let's do it this way. Okay, let's keep it like this. So, we are back with God of War Ragnarok. For those who follow me, basically it's no one. So for those who follow me long ago, it's basically no one. I brought God of War Ragnarok and the other God of War 2018 in my channel, and it was an interesting adventure. Alas, the quality of the streaming wasn't good enough to fully enjoy it. Before I forget, let me... The one thing, I think it's... Let's keep it here for now. I don't remember, I think the life bar and everything is down below. So once we enter the game, we just move everything to its right order. So, 20th anniversary free gift, Dark Odyssey. Please enjoy the Dark Odyssey collection as a free gift to celebrate the 20th anniversary of God of War. Including is a brand new update to the Dark Odyssey appearance, originally from God of War 2. As well as various cosmetic armors, attachments and appearances. This free update can be received from any lost item chest in the main game and will be received automatically in Valhalla. Thank you for joining us in this adventure. Santa Monica Studio. So, alas, the only problem we had was the fact that the quality of everything wasn't so good. Especially, I remember a few times when I rewatched some of the live streams that for example, I was going to do an execution, you see Kratos stuttering a bit towards the enemy and then finish the animation because there was a cut in between. It was a bit sad. So, I'm not sure how Valhalla works, but first of all we'll do the New Game Plus to try the new things, and actually now I think about it, we had this one. We basically finished everything, so I'm a bit curious to see as I remember, we defeated basically all we completed everything we could complete. So New Game Plus, New Game Plus will start a new game with equipment, ability points, silver, and purchased items for this save data. Are you sure? Yes. Please make a manual save. New Game Plus will begin as soon as this save is complete. Please do not turn off your console, blah blah blah. Okay. Now, Give me a second, because okay, we completed the. I always usually used to play to the highest difficulty level possible. There's one thing that I'd like to see if. Okay, so give me a God of War in New Game Plus. Yeah. By the way, it's I think they've made a very good choice in adding the with the new update and everything, the bear armor that also has the cape. So I think it's fletching, but I'm not sure exactly what. How that would
Hungry?
work.
What's next?
Home. Storm is getting worse.
I'll get them ready.
Damn, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Let me know how you're seeing it, because for now we have 180p at 30 FPS. The reason is it's because I'm quite sure bringing it to 60 FPS makes the live stutter. So if I have to choose between quality and resolution, I'm going with the quality for you.
Ready?
Ooh.
I hope Fenrir got some sleep. Maybe he'll be ready to eat when we get home.
He's quite sick, Atreus.
I know, but he was a little better yesterday. Until he wasn't. If he keeps eating, I'm not giving up on you. Hear that?
Yes.
Is it her?
Yes.
It is her. The state is not far. Get ready.
She wouldn't give up that easy, would she?
She never does. Stay alert.
There she is! Brother! Got you! You gotta get away from her!
I'm trying.
Up there!
And that's what matters.
Look out! The tree! Coming down!
You know, I can see perfectly well, Atreus.
Coming around again! Losing my grip here!
Yo.
I have you! Hold tight! Protection stave is near!
By the way, I heard that in New Game Plus,
Freya, we're not your enemy! Please don't make me do this!
very useful. Was that her?
We're through the stave. We made it.
Let us go home.
It's Becky. Svana. Up. I'm sorry I couldn't take the shot.
I did not wish you to.
I keep hoping she'll let it go. You saved her life.
I killed her son. There is no letting that go.
Yeah. I guess killing Baldur really did bring on Fimbulwinter. It never stopped snowing after that day. Think it's ever gonna get better?
Someday. But the worst is still ahead of us. We must be strong.
Well, at least the venison is fine.
I got it.
I will get the deer.
Go on, girls.
Ah, that was not for us? Look at him all proud. Okay, Atreus. Okay. There is a little thing that I'd like to change. I can do this. Good, actually. It's actually good. Activate. Where is it? Minigame style. Change the menu used to complete minigames. Move L in a specific direction to complete the minigame. Press circle to complete the minigame may require multiple press. No. No, I'm looking for. Strafing. Camera puzzle timing. Assist. No. Navigation assist. Change the mode of moving within the skill cursor. Ah, there it is. Okay. Left and right. Left to go to the map. Right for the weapons menu. Then we have we have the navigation assist, HUD toggle, high contrast display, Spartan Rage, quick turn, shield strike. Spartan Rage is L3 plus R3 if I remember correctly. Shield strike is just a tap of L1. So this can be the only thing is there's quick turn that I discovered only at the very end during the final mission where I died once and I was getting a bit annoyed because for the entire game I didn't know about the quick turn. Or to be honest, I knew about the quick turn because there was also in the previous God of War. So I was a bit annoyed that I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it in this game. And then I discovered, oh yeah, you have to set it in the menu. So I went here and discovered I could do this because if I remember correctly, in the previous one was already setted. Had the customization. Graphic and camera, screen calibration. Can you actually see the other one? It's really bright, by the way. So I cannot see. So this. Prioritize image quality over frame rate. Prioritize frame rate over image quality. Considering I'm already going 180p here. No, let's leave it a performance. Black and white, motion blur. Shall leave it at 0. No, let's leave it at 2. Reduce flashing. Okay. Controller remapping. Camera, sprint. Aim, block, evade. Tap to side step, double tap or roll to follow. To side with a single roll. Tap for a side step, double tap or roll to follow up a side step with a roll. Continuously holding will repeatedly side step, then roll. Tap X to side step, then roll automatically. This removes the ability to side step without rolling. Continuously holding will. Okay. Neutral evade. Ok, this is how you to... Ah, ma vaffanculo. So this was how you would turn around with quick turn... Oh, fuck. That was so stupid. Yeah, I didn't know that. But if this is the case, we could actually remove it. Because it's better this way, since I don't have to move away the thumb from the other button. Now, the... okay, no, okay. It's really like this. The controls, accessibility, how to use glossary, no. Okay, we can... I actually don't know which one... Never mind.
I don't hear him. He always says hello.
Atreus.
Fenrir! You okay, boy?
Okay, wait. No. Okay.
It's okay, boy. You're okay. I know. I missed you too. Where's your food? Still hungry? Come on, boy. You need to eat. Eat. What? Too big?
Poor boy. And poor boy.
There you go. Good boy.
Atreus, the time draws near. You must prepare yourself.
For what? He's still eating. He wants to live.
He is dying.
You're a good boy. A brave boy. Fast and strong. But you can rest now. Okay? I'll be okay. You can let go now. You have to let go. Sofna. Afra. Tesu. Sofna. Hethon. Sofna. Sofna. Sofna.
we train.
What?
It's not a good moment, Kratos.
No. It's the middle of the night.
Night does not stop our enemies.
Why? What for? Training is all we ever do, ever. It's not enough. We can't hide forever.
We do not hide. We prepare for a fight for which we are not ready. We'll go.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. Whatever Loki's supposed to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard?
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
What Mother wanted?
Looks like we never will.
It's always good looking at them arguing like this.
Look,
I played this in Italian if I remember correctly the first
I have
time.
a moment alone with Fenrir before I bury him.
No. No, go train.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Care to tell me what went wrong?
The wolf is gone.
Oh, no.
So, okay, funny that with the armor
lad
before, we could see the
Not well.
Blades of Chaos. There they are! fully upgraded, but on the wall they are the...
All right, brother.
They are probably baits for anyone who tries to steal them. The real one is right here. It's so funny. Because in the previous God of War, you will look at it and say, okay, here, when there is the moment where you see the Blades of Chaos after so long, when he removes the drape, they are fully upgraded. Here there is this version that is completely unupgraded, and on his back there is the upgraded one.
Kratos? Are you joining me?
Well, okay.
Faye,
Are you ready? You walk as though Emir himself sits atop your shoulders.
this is your hunt. I will follow.
Very well, Grumbles. Fresh kill. least it didn't suffer. Am I to decipher your grunting? Tell me your thoughts.
We hunt a predator.
A wolf. Yes.
Predators kill. It is the natural order of things.
Your words are misguided. Shh. Approach slowly. It's okay, little one. We want to help. Don't we? No, don't! Come on. The sick wolf we found beyond our stave. He found his way inside. As I said he would. We should have acted.
It was not our concern. Now it is.
A problem doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility. If we have the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act. Who are we to hide and do nothing?
We are not hiding.
You know, this reminds me of an interesting thing that I've read. Not read, more like I've seen. There was these people talking about medicine, and I thought about
Gonna make me pick that one up? Good boy.
so basically they explain the difference of thought in we circle
This way.
basically of European and or Western and Eastern medicine, especially Chinese
Hey!
medicine.
Rise!
Time is running out, my love. And there is much to do.
Father! Father!
Brother?
So medicine, this reminds me little bit of that. Medicine basically in China is more of an healthy family goes to a doctor to see what they.
Where's Atreus?
Hence my bellowing. He never came back from burying the wolf. It's been some time.
He cannot be far.
So the in China, usually what happens with us, we get sick, we go to a doctor, tries to do something to heal us. In China, you have healthy people going to a doctor to see what they could obtain. Is it bad, motion blur? I don't see much.
You don't suppose he was training in the middle of the night?
I suggested as much.
Did you? What on earth for?
He was grieving.
Oh, Kratos. I know you're trying.
So, the reason is
Let's
that
see. Tracks heading down to the frozen river. That's most likely where he did the burying. Fire's dwindling now. Where else could he have gone from here?
so they go there to see what they can end up sick with, and the doctor just does a little bit of research, does a little bit of checking and everything, and they go with acupuncture, a bit of herbs and everything, because what they do is prevent for you to get sick, and then you pay them. But if you do get sick, a doctor goes to you, heals you, and then you don't pay. I'm not much sure about how much of this is true, but the thing is that because the duty of a job with a Chinese mentality is to prevent getting sick. So they do anything they can, with, you know, natural herbs, acupuncture, change of
Call from
deity,
here.
and everything else to
You seem troubled in your sleep, even for you.
you know, no. Let me change back a bit the settings because I have now the classic square and triangle. I want to try and do with uh, hmm. You know, because of the no, they're called the adaptive triggers. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense that we have them and that we don't use them.
Mares?
I dream of the past. Almost every night.
Ah, the bad old days in Greece?
No. It feels like Faye is trying to tell me something.
You don't mean to say you're talking to ghosts again, brother?
No. But it is something more than memory.
Let me reduce the motion blur. I don't see much difference. No. But at least I have all the skills. Though I heard that you can now power them up even more than before. Somehow. Hmm. First we're going to do is wing and apply flows. You can upgrade them. Let's see, if I upgrade the momentum, which is the one we are using. This is how. Permafrost is I think it's no. So frozen lunge ranged. Permafrost. Where the hell is it? Permafrost. Perform melee attacks in quick succession without sustaining damage to power up Leviathan Axe and inflicting frost damage on every hit. Bonus luck and runic while active. Permafrost is full. Press L1 plus triangle to consume the meter and activate enhances all Leviathan Axe melee attacks with far-reaching weapons of frost for duration. And it requires 10,000 for all of these. Oh. I have to see how they, for example, if we have one of these, charge gain from a skill, increase resistance. So basically the idea from the Chinese medicine is that they go to prevent any possible sickness, and that's where they have the idea of, okay, if I'm a good doctor because I'm able to prevent you from getting sick, not from healing you. Because of course, if I end up having a lot of clients that are sick, then clearly something I'm doing is not wrong. Is wrong. Instead, what I should do is prevent you from getting sick. So hold triangle to imbue the Leviathan axe with ice and power up the next melee or range attack with ice frost. Press R1 during a frost awaken to swing and apply frost to nearby enemies. Aim and press R1 during Frost Awaken to quickly throw Leviathan Axe to create Frost Explosion and Impact. Press R2 during Frost Awaken to slash upwards with a Chilling Wave to launch enemies. With Chilling Wave to launch enemies in an area and apply High Frost. Aim and press R2 during a Frost Awaken to throw the Leviathan Axe. This one we have Stun and Element. Extreme for knocking the target backwards, deals very high damage and frost, and can break enemy guard. Okay. When recalling the axe to activate, okay, easily charge. Then we have Extinguish Flame, maximally against burning enemy, deal bonus damage. Perform melee attacks in quick succession with okay, and power up. Let's see. Heyman press R1 to quick throw Leviathan axe forward can cause more severe reaction when striking an enemy in the head or legs. R1 to charge up the Leviathan, causing it to spin and slash any multiple hits against an enemy when thrown. Increase the duration and damage of Vengeful Sickle. MM press R2 to throw the Leviathan axe forwards with force, can freeze weaker enemies for a short duration. Okay, Frost Explosion. While barehanded to quickly recall the Leviathan axe and perform a powerful spinning attack. Press R1 to immediately off for a follow-up slash. And then we have to perform a powerful leaping slam that knocks enemy backwards until high frost. Okay. Okay, this is the rotating one. And this is the okay. Then we have Frost Rush. Then we have by the way, which other I have defense? This one. And this one would be good to having defense because we could we would be able to continue without receiving much damage. Rip it out, start to troll forward, and strike repeatedly with a high frost. And this one, this launches. Okay, it's even able to use frost on impact. The classic one. Extend part of the floor with additional slam pressing R2 and R2. Okay. You know, maybe you should use protection for this one. I have to better understand how it works for the for this plus thing. because it doesn't feel much change. Probably once I get again, once I obtain again 10,000 XP, maybe we can see, like for example, this becomes more greatly and greatly. I don't know. Maybe it's because greatly is the maximum, so that's what I remain. There is the thing where happy there is no longer the combo for truly a pity. Can I do it again? Okay. Okay. For this one, let's see what we have here. Mash triangle to imbue one blade of chaos with fire, fully charged to follow up attacks and to have maximum effect. During a flame whiplash, to slash enemies and apply moderate burn. If flame whiplash is fully charged, create a wave of fire from where the ground was struck. So spark the blade down and create a heavy burn explosion. If flame whiplash is fully charged, trigger the smaller follow-up explosions. During its attack, we significantly increase the damage dealt. Second enemy during its attack, we scorched earth, significantly increase the damage dealt. By fully charged is stronger and extends further. Let's increase the damage and size. Then we have Vaporize Frost, Immolation, increase it without sustaining damage to power up the Blade of Chaos, inflict burn damage on every hit. Build additional rage for duration. While aiming, press R1 to impel a grounded enemy and yank them forward. So the reach airborne enemies are instead slammed to the ground. Hold R1 to launch forward towards grounded enemies to cause an impact with high stun. Element. It's not much. It applies a moderate burn. And then we have Aperion Grapple 2. Striking a grounded enemy with Aperion Grapple causes a Fury impact that sends burning sparks forward, damaging enemies behind your victim. Impel an enemy and send a Fury Pulse down a chain, dealing burn damage. Hold R2 to throw the other blade into the target and send a Fury Pulse of energy down both chains to cause a damaging explosion, dealing massive burn. And increase the blast radius of blazing explosions. Then we have the classic evading forward. Effective at knocking falling enemies back into the air. Okay, so this is more for juggling. Okay, this mostly deals burn. To leap forward, an enemy with blades in hand for a rapid spinning slash that hits multiple enemies. Press R2. To perform a powerful chain slam attack that launches weaker enemies. To unleash a high damage flurry of attack. With the blades in hand. Extends a chaotic rampage with an additional attack. And a powerful finisher. A classic upward swipe, and then we have the good old Plume of Chaos. At the end we have the Dropney Spear with technique. Slowing down the Dropney Spear and detonate all embedded spears into wind explosions. Hold triangle to slam the spear down with even more command, increasing the strength of the resulting detonations. Can also be done when triangle is pressed momentarily after any Dropney Spear attack. Increase the maximum number of Dropney Spears that can be primed for the tune of 6, 7, and 8. Each spear detonation on enemy briefly weakens it, reducing its resistance to being staggered for a short duration. This effect increases with the number of spears detonated. Dropney Skull causes an additional detonation on every enemy impaled with a spear. Dropney Skull, it's okay, it's just that. Yeah, this is more the whale. And then we have the Spear Swiftness. Throwing several spears in quick succession builds up speed at which they are thrown. And that's it. This is really the only thing that... Hem Pressor 1 to throw a Dropney Spear, which will impale into the surface. Its impaled spears can be detonated with Dropney Skull. To charge a powerful spiraling shot, a powerful spiraling spear tosses repeatedly for driving them backwards. Any saffron element within the spear is consumed to enhance the blast. To pull in nearby enemies. Launched opponents can be kept airborne by the turbulent force, and then we have before releasing, so you increase the power of blast, causing enemies to be launched into the air. While evading, press R1 to push forward with the blunt end of the spear. If the attack hits the enemy, automatically follow up with an agile downward strike. Ah, we didn't read about Maelstrom. So you increase the impact of each melee attack. While Maelstrom is full, to consider activate and install all Dropney Spears. Attack with significant increases stun and impact for a duration. Backward for a gust of wind, capable of knocking enemies off their feet. Elemental Saffron. Okay. Saffron spears do elemental damage and can be thrown, impaled, and detonated. The elemental is lost on using a spear runic attack or after combat has ended. Also provides a buff of resistance to that element. Okay. While sprinting, press R1 to leap forward and close the gap enemy with the strong mid-air thrust. Complete lunge. And then can be detonated. To deliver a powerful overhead sweep that can break an enemy's guard, followed by rising strike to launch weaker enemies. And then we have Impaling Thrust. Other one to forcefully impale a dropping spear into an enemy with a downward strike. They can be detonated with drop near call. This adds a second spear. And this one a third. And then we have Rising Wind. Launches enemies to the air. Forms a whirlwind to hit and disrupt nearby enemies. Ooh, cool. Okay, and this is it. Now, the armor. We already have the armor of the bear. Increase immunity duration while evading at the last second evades... no, sorry. Increase immunity duration while evading. Last second evades for a volley of Bifrost shards. We had... Oh, we had this one, I think. Which basically gave us... all of this. Interesting. Using a relic massively increased the damage of Kratos' melee attacks, but also the damage received for a duration. This is like the Zeus armor. And then we also had this. Kratos had hit enemies during their attacks do bonus damage. Blocks and parries grant a buff of increased strength and defense with each stack. Resets when damage is taken. Greatly reduced damage taken when using runing or relic. When permafrost simulation or maelstrom skill gauge is fully charged, Kratos gains a shield that prevents the first hit taken from resetting the gauge. Holding L2 for several seconds grants buff increasing all origin attack damage for a short duration. After significant damage is taken, Kratos' attack will restore some lost health for a time. After returning from rage, get a brief buff to strength, defense, runic, and stagger resistance. Fate Breaker. Barrended attacks pairing and blocking have a high luck chance to deal bonus damage and poison enemies, lowering the power level. Yeah, this is one of the best armor that I think it's in the game. Mostly because of the poison. A pity that it's mostly on... okay, parry and blocking, but the barrended attacks... How sad I was when I saw that the barrended was no longer an entire skill tree and it was just gone. Hitting enemies has a low luck chance to grant healing mist. Moderate luck chance on any hit to increase strength, runic luck on one of Kratos' weapons. Increase the user's luck. Then we have the Straps of Radiance. Blessing running last second evade. First Awakening Whiplash. And Flame Whiplash. It's have a moderate luck chance to grant a Blessing Runic. Stun grabbing an enemy grants Heal Burst. Killing an enemy while in Spartan Rage restores some rage and health. And then we have these ones that didn't much. Launching an enemy has a high luck chance to increase Kratos' strength, stagger resistance for duration. So we have this one, strength, defense and cooldown. Well, we have this one that is basically it's the same thing, just with the cape. A pity, it's not the same. Then again, they do have the special ability. Wrath of the Black Bear. Kratos' first melee attack immediately after evading does increase damage. Okay. Kratos does increase attack during his basic attack skills. I bet the ropes of survival. I'm not sure if because technically it's the wraps of survival and the wraps of the black bear technically are the same kind of armor, so maybe bringing it to level 9 would grant this thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I've read though that bringing it to level 10, unlocking the plus version of the armor allows you to obtain the special ability, like of the chest and whatever, and add them to either the amulets or. This is based on Surtur Scorched Arm. Resistant to basic attacks and skills. I think it's based on. Oh, makes sense. No, it's increased average stuck. Damage is taken. And the other one interesting was Lunda's, which gave poison. Increase all shield damage and successful block comparison now deal shield damage to nearby enemies by 50%. Melee attack against poison enemies to increase damage to 40%. And then we have the amulets, which are, I think they're still the same old ones. We have the Asgard, Svartalfheim, and 3 extra ones. Increase the damage of all Kratos' weapon, triangle attacks, and abilities based on his cooldown. And then we have, let's see, Runic and cooldown and luck, cooldown, vitality, defense, and strength. Increased stun damage inflicted based on Kratos' defense, which is quite a lot. Strength and defense and luck, defense and cooldown. Increase the damage of runic attacks when the permaforce, simulation, or milestone skill gauges are fully charged. We don't have this. Then why do I have it put on? Wait a second, let me see one thing. I have this one. Wait, we don't have the Braces of Raven Tears. Increase the healing from Marathon Raging Gear. And it applies also to the cuirass of the Ravens. Yeah, where is the one Berserker Gauntlets? Low luck chance of successful hits to cause a soul explosion, dealing damage and restoring some cooldown of the relic. And this one had taking damage, blocking, and parrying all have a moderate luck chance to cause a soul explosion. So this one would give me 30 vitality, 30, 60, 108, which would bring me to 188. That's a greater amount of cost and health regeneration. Cost and health regeneration. A pity. You know, there's one thing. I wonder if it's explained. I need to remember. Okay, justice, virtue, fortitude, and fortune. Justice, virtue, fortitude, and fortune. Virtue, fortitude, and fortune. Virtue, fortitude, and fortune. No, it's never explained. Okay, so they never put it on. Okay, pity. Let's see, where is it? Asgard. Fortune, defense plus 10. Defense a cooldown. Fortitude and fortune. And then we had justice a virtue. Though maybe might is better because it also gives us strength. No. This and virtue. Do we also have anyone that increase 4 stats from here? No. What were the abilities from all of these runes? Increase the damage of all Kratos ranged attacks and abilities based on his cooldown. Increase Kratos melee attack against status afflicted enemies based on his luck. Status afflicted enemies count also the stun, because it could be a good combination with the... Then we have Kratos melee damage when perma fully charged based on runic. We could add this one as the third one. Niflheim. Increase Kratos melee damage when health is above 75% of health based on his defense. Last second dodges empower Kratos. Next attack based on his strength. Increase melee damage when below 50% health. Increase maximum rage based on his vitality. Increase melee damage during realm shifts. Death from above attacks. Okay, slowly regenerate protected by the soul singular. When a barrier is destroyed, emits a concussive of the stuns nearby enemies. Emblem of illusion grants a personal spirit and traveling when evading. Spartan rage. Oh right, we do have different things here. Wrath activation struggle consumes status effects on nearby enemies and causes massive damage. Valor heal less but provides a powerful buff of strength and lifesteal for a duration. Fury's attack and exit rage costs are greatly reduced, but healing while in Fury is also reduced. Celestial Panacea, 25% to all set of Frost. You know, I don't think that stun is considered unless Dades is that, but I'm not sure about that. Dodge rolling will lessen the expiration of burn, poison, and frost. Axe and blade against X enemies have a high luck chance to trigger bonus sigil elemental explosion. Using runic attacks of 3 different weapons in quick succession grants a buff. Increases stagger resistance and creates a storm of Bifrost. I remember this one. It was actually cool. Stunning effect. I think it's an area unleash a shockwave that has a chance to grant a stack of increasing strength and stun damage. Earth burst on a successful runic attack kill. Grants soul steal, during which a small amount of health and rage is destroyed when striking enemies. Buff to strength and health burst when complete. Regenerating essence, greater regenerating essence. Increase the damage of when skill gauge is fully charged. Combo finisher provide extra charge, and the charge lost when getting it is greatly reduced. Last second dodge is now charged 3 gauges. Cheer up fire when hitting a status afflicted enemy. Moreover, the emblem of the 9 realms. The emblem of the 9 realms. Let me see. This is max level. A bunch of runic attacks. Oh, we don't have them at max level. Wrath of Frost Ancient, Scary's Edge. Maximum number of targets and cause bigger frost impacts. Increase frost status. Okay, and then we have the Leviathan's Roar. Okay, Breath of Thamur. Leviathan's Roar. Okay. They changed. It's so stupid. Direction and size of the hazard. So there's okay. Fog of Imble Winter. And Ivaldi's Anvil. It's a pity they don't show it here, you know? Then we have the wooden. No, wait. Is this the one we had? Oh, yes, because it increased the. So its power from the souls within. Create a shockwave that deals high stun to surrounding enemies. Strength of effect. Hour of Protection. Ultra Project number 9. Hilt of Tirfing. Hilt of Rotti. Mystical Heirloom. This one creates a realm shift. I do remember in the previous God of War how beautiful it was. The relic that was based on the Infinity Gauntlet, and it was simply incredible with all the effects you could add. Slash forward 3 ways allowed to deal increased damage against enemies afflicted with Sonic. Bonus melee damage for a short duration. Burst of Rage and stun to enemy. 2 for chakrams for into the enemy. Hilt of Riddle. Hilt of Dineslave. I have to see for a moment of the Mystical Heirloom. So okay, we have the Wrath. Dealing a large amount of damage with additional weapon effects. Killing an enemy is a small amount. Moderate burst of health. Time it right before hitting to negate incoming attack and get an additional burst of healing. Grant melee attack bonus. Then we have Fury. We also got should be around here. We shield check an enemy and wreck their guard. This is the one that charges. This one. Okay, this one. The first one charges to enemies. This one Your shield blocking an attack that depletes some charge. Shield punch right before an attack. To absorb it and gain burst of charge. We have the Dauntless, which is the one we mostly used. Time to perfectly to significantly improve this effect. And then we have the Stone Wall, which was basically just these attacks can be blocked when not fully charged. Okay. And when I was looking at a round of obliteration, Valkyrie shards at enemies. We have to see them when powering them up. Or pairing. So should have. No? You don't have it? Really? Oh, strange. People localize the status and deal to enemies. Okay. Okay. Well, I will have to see mostly everything. Isn't there? No. Okay. So I would use for now, since we're having a different armor, with enemies now charge thermofrost simulation gauges, which I think will go well with this one. Kill, stunning effect, Silveronic Storm. No. So single attack when the barrier is destroyed, damage conversion is on nearby enemies. We're gonna travel increase distance when invading. More go with these ones, you know. Combo finish provide extra charge, and the charge loss on is greatly reduced. I think that's still affected. No, I would go with these ones. Maybe when I unlock more vitality, I could go back to this one and to think about it. I will have to see all the others, but we already lost too much time. Let's just let's move on. We already really lost too much time by this. We're already halfway through the live.
Use your words, brother.
The tracks stop here.
And we're not alone.
Nice dodge with the Dex.
Left side, brother! More raiders! Left flank!
I'm still dodging with the circle, for fuck's sake.
Blasted raiders.
They should not be this close.
We should check on the protection stave. There's a tree up ahead, yeah?
Yeah, I really need to get the habit.
You were right. The stave is broken.
Explains our trespassers. What happened here?
Where is the stave?
A bear. Mauled.
By what?
A larger bear. Wounded. The fight destroyed the tree. We must find Atreus.
Aye. Between the savage beasts and marauding raiders, he may have sought shelter. Follow the trail. We'll find him. Aha! Trail's on the other side of that gap, if you can clear the way.
If you were in wilds, I will capture those spiders.
Any idea what could have made the lad wander off?
We argued. He accuses me of hiding from Odin.
Only sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
A reckoning will come. That is why Atreus must learn to survive on his own.
Oh, this is about that prophecy. Just because the giants had you dead on some wall full of otherwise accurate predictions.
I do not believe in prophecies.
Well, good.
Is there a bit more of health? No? Okay.
Do you believe in prophecy?
I'm skeptical by nature, though we have seen things that defy explanation. So, speaking as the smartest man alive, I've no bloody idea. Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Okay, veramente? Dai! Schiato troppo presto. Va bene, va bene. What was it?
Raider on the left!
Ah!
All right, where's that trail gone? Behind you! Incoming!
camp nearby.
I know what you're thinking, brother. But Atreus can handle himself. You've taught him well.
So he keeps telling me. Torches. And the trail leads into that cave.
Well, we know where we are going. I'm sure we can find a quiet way in. Or you could do that.
Quiet. With Kratos? Never.
These the raiders you rescued the wolves from.
No. They have not been here long.
Watch out! The trail goes through here. Leads deeper in.
There will be more.
You know, I don't feel much the adaptive triggers. I think it's only during certain scenes, like when you are breaking the ice. I have to remember why I removed it. I changed it back to the old version of the game, the old command. Oh, we're getting a lot of axles.
Someone got in the bear's way. That one's got a sling. Look out, brother. Fire from above.
Veramente, dai. Beh, let's go. Porca troia. Mi sa che c'è un leggero lag, sapete, con le parate. C'è adesso proprio un piccolo lag.
Well, someone got in the bear's way.
Atreus, are you here?
I thought she dropped something.
The trail leads back out. We'll need our own way up to find it again.
It's not through here.
Perhaps Atreus came here seeking shelter, kept moving when he saw the raiders, and the bear came barreling after.
Impressive rampage, I'll give it that.
You think the bear was chasing Atreus?
Well, just as likely the bear was hurt and Atreus was chasing it to help. You know the lad.
Atreus, where are you?
Well, we found the bear, or he found us. Here it comes! Oh, he seems angry. Uh-oh.
Porca miseria. Ah, right, that's how it worked. Ouch.
Oh, you've done it now, bear.
Dai, cazzo.
Come on, Kratos, off your back.
I need to get I'm quite rusty on this. Di una puttana.
Atreus! Atreus! Atreus.
This close to break his neck, huh?
First, focus. Heal.
What happened?
You do not remember.
I prayed Fenrir. And then I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
I was so sad. And then I was angry. And scared. I remember running. There was a bear. Charging, and I charged back. That had to be a dream.
Your emotions. They transformed you.
I didn't know I could do that.
You did not do anything. They overcame you. That is why we must not abandon your training. We do not know the reach of your abilities. We will be dangerous without discipline to control them.
You've already taught me discipline. I need more than that. I need answers. Answers you don't have.
Answers only your mother had. Answers she withheld.
What if there was someone who could help us?
Like who?
Someone that could give us answers about the giants and who Loki's supposed to be.
Atreus.
Wouldn't it help to understand what I'm becoming?
Atreus! Listen to me. I might have killed you. Until you learn control, we will take no unnecessary risks.
Inaction is also a risk. You taught me that. Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No! No. Collect yourself.
I may have to raise a little bit the audio. Alright, let me raise the audio.
On audio cues.
No, non volevo. No, zitta, zitta. Silenzio. Silenzio. E beh, più di così posso solo aumentarlo dal mixer di qua. No.
Screen reader.
Ok. Let's move. I'm a bit more willing, please. Pretty please. Pretty bitty please. Here's the adaptive triggers.
This way.
Though I have to see one thing, because if
So,
the
are we going to discuss the boy becoming a bear?
Yeah, are we?
Not now. We need to repair the protection stave and get home.
What happened to the protection stave?
You did.
So you're blaming me?
I am not blaming you, Atreus.
Well, tell your voice that.
Tell your voice. That's a nice response.
Say the word, Father.
Now!
Mista!
Another raider! To the left!
Watch the fire!
There we go.
So, lad, besides your gift of language and hearing creatures' thoughts, are there any other new magical abilities to report?
Not really.
What of Fenrir?
What about him?
When he died, you cast a spell.
No, I didn't.
But I saw light.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Trick of Fimbulwinter, perhaps. Seen my share.
Yeah, I think we are going back. Yeah, we're thinking about because it's just mostly for the, you know, that very single moment. I'm not sure. I have to think about it.
Oh, I recognize where we are now. What's with all the blood?
Yours, Atreus.
Seriously?
That, or any prey you might have been dragging, I suppose.
Not sure that makes me
Ymir.
feel any better.
This one.
Asia. I didn't mean to.
Intent does not matter. Only consequences.
What? What can we do?
Barbecue?
Nature will take its course.
Storms are coming.
Isn't it cold enough?
We are almost home.
Easy, come on. Hey. Rumble. Yeah, we are just going back to no, because yeah, it's I did a bit of research that confirms it. Basically the active trigger doesn't work here. It's not. It's better this way. Also, before I forget it, let me do the quick.
Fire from above!
As if I don't have better things to do.
No. Ah.
Behind you! Incoming!
Watch the fire!
Lad, join him!
Wow. A lot of those guys.
It's been like this all night.
They must have been inside the stave when I fixed it. Sometimes I really wish Tyr's temple still worked so we could get out of Midgard.
They say Fimbulwinter affects all realms, lad.
Okay, but how could things be any worse than here?
In their own way. In their own way. Though thinking about it, yeah, this battle made me realize one thing. Maybe keeping the fight at weight's useful. I have to think about it because you see, having the attacks on the button and trigger is useful for the aim, for when I'm using ranged attacks. Because if I don't, I have to use
Hey, Svana,
like the grip,
you're not scared.
the claw grip.
You're a brave girl. Good. Brave girl. That's right.
He's good with them. No surprise, really.
Atreus!
I'm just checking on...
To bed!
Yes, sir.
Maybe we would have to power them up first.
As evenings go, that was entirely too eventful. Though I admit it was a bit like old times there, for a moment. The three of us navigating some hitherto unhappened upon patch of forest.
Been a while since you've joined us. If that's what you mean.
Ah, well, just tired, I suppose. You've seen one deer hunt, you've seen them all.
How can you feel tired when you never sleep?
There are other kinds of tired, lad. You'll see when you're older. Now have a proper rest, my brothers. Things are always brighter in the morning.
There we
Who's
go.
that?
Your ball.
The windows. Really? The roof?
Can I come in?
After you break my roof? Nah.
I have meat.
You would not find me good company.
No. I'm sure we'll find lots to talk about.
Well, he is Alpha Giant.
Nice place.
Say the phrase. Come on. No! Still too young to
You
drink.
told me before I poured. Why are you here? Just being polite. You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you? A calm and reasonable person.
If the moment calls for calm.
I'd say the moment calls for calm.
Then we are calm and reasonable persons. Nice trick.
You know who I am? Back before winter set in, there were some misunderstandings. Regrettable ones. But I think we all have a better idea of who we're dealing with. Now, what you did to his boys. Self-defense. Dying is what we Aesir live for. And let's be honest, they were kinda useless. But Baldur, he had value. He was my best tracker, my closer. Yeah, his mind was gone, sure. But he had his uses and now he's gone because
Well,
of
he
you.
gave him a chance.
You follow me?
He didn't take it. It's his fault.
You have a debt. You're no fun anymore.
want?
How about peace? How does peace strike the esteemed, retired God of War? How about we just don't kill each other? How about you stay home, kick up your feet, seek no quarrel with me, and I'll have none with you. Of course, it means that that one has to stop his search for Tyr.
Yeah. We know what you've been up to. Stop it.
Tyr's old ways are dead. He is dead. You understand? And then that's it. Then we're square. Shit, I'll even sweeten the deal. I'll let you keep the prisoner that I know you stole. That's right. I know you're in here somewhere, you silver-tongued little shit.
Why should we believe a word of you? What have your promises ever been worth?
There he is, my old partner in crime.
He's lost weight.
If he tells you snow is white, he's lying.
What kind of wisdom is that? Can't the smartest head alive see past himself? See that we all want the same thing? All right. Here's a deal I know you can trust. I'll settle your debt with my ex. Keep Freya off your back. Keep your boy safe. That's really all you want, isn't it? So what do you say?
Something silence. You know, think about it, it's not a bad deal. But of course.
No.
Don't take all day.
About time.
I've been waiting for this. You're not from here. We got a tradition called blood payments. It means I get a piece of you for what you took from my family. You'll pick it up.
Okay.
That was for Baldur. Now show me this God killer I've heard so much about.
I did not.
We are back with the old Spartan Rage, right? So here's the thing: should we go back to the other settings, to the other buttons? Mostly because I mean, the problem is fighting, because when I'm using the
Take that fight with your brother. I don't care.
Can't fight without your axe, coward.
Now we're talking. You know my past.
The ghost of Sparta thing?
Yeah. Then you know what I'm capable of.
Show me! Now we gotta fight! insult me holding back like this. How were you ever a god of war? Let me see the monster inside. That's for Magni! Sorry about your statue, Tyr, you preachy old shit. If you're not fighting dirty, you're not fighting, right?
Palle.
Nice try! Stop holding back!
Your son struck first! Good!
Was it luck? Did my son die to blind fucking luck? Dumbass!
You think you can come here, become a daddy, get a clean slate? That ain't how it works. You're a destroyer, like me.
Now here comes this.
Oh no.
This is very cool. This is very cool.
I'm not leaving till I see the real you. Get up!
You should be better than this!
E che palle! E quando la devo schivare sto attacco?
You should be better than this!
Ma veramente?
No way, my boys fell for it! Show me who you are! This is the god that murdered a pantheon because they hurt its feelings?
Che due coglioni.
You should be better than this! This is the god that murdered a pantheon because they hurt its feelings? who you are!
Che palle. The dodge. I have to do the dodge later. I have to delay the dodge by just a little bit.
You should be better than this! No way my boys fell to this! Show me who you are! This is the god that murdered a pantheon because they hurt his feelings?
There we go.
This is for Modi!
You put him last, even in death.
The fuck you say?
Modi sought us in fear of you. He died of the wounds you gave him.
Oh, we got a model father here. This feels familiar.
What?
Don't matter. I can give a hot shit about your fatherly advice. I want to see the God of War.
You started this. I will end it.
This is the man who faced down Sigrun, the Valkyrie Queen. This is the man who faced down Sigrun, the Valkyrie Queen.
Vaffanculo.
You could do better. This is the foreign god that best is called. Clever won't beat me. Let the God of War out. Let me see him. Where's the love of the fight?
You started this. I will end it. I see why my sons fell to you. Even this lesser version of you. But I am not my sons. And your boy, Allfather, have plans for him. There he is. There's the God of War. Consider your blood debt paid. Be seeing you.
It's always a hard fight.
Told you he'd make it.
Kratos, it's Sindri and Brock. That was quite a fight. Can we...
Oh, now! Odin is with Atreus.
Oh no. I'll go get a gateway ready.
Come on, then. Ain't a long walk. Well, good to see you making new friends. Ain't that me old there pack a punch? You know we made that hammer, right?
You have mentioned it.
I know that. Wasn't ever sure you were listening. Least it was good to see the axe hold her own. Kind of the point, after all.
All set. This'll get you home.
I know it's been a while, and I'm so damn lovable, but your boy's waiting, ain't he?
There we go. A gift of a celebrate 2 decades of adventure, many more yet to come, useful as an appearance. Maybe you can unlock something new with it. Uh, cool. Yeah, I'm very tempted to power them up, just to see what they can... Because I don't think it's just... Of course, it says useful as an appearance, but I will still try to power them up, just to see what else we can get. We should also have... wait... Circular Cuirass... Horizons, no... Shouldn't we also have... Where do I get the RS one? I thought it said we would get it from... I need to complete the path. Okay, okay.
Hey, one last thing there, Tiny. If you got Aesir at your door, then I reckon your protection stave's busted. Once you chase Odin off, you got another place to lay your head tonight? And I don't mean that talky, though.
We will not abandon my home.
Oh, yeah? And what's to stop the all-fucker from spying on you? Or Raven pecking your house to splinters while you're asleep in it? Nothing, that's what. You go get your boy, and I'll speak to a certain someone about putting you up at his place in a pinch.
I was about to look for you.
Are you hurt?
Are you?
I just fainted it 3 or 4 times.
What does he want?
To, pay for the roof. And he invited me to Asgard.
Did he? I couldn't hear once he went outside.
I told him no. Obviously.
Good. Why were you searching for Tyr?
If I told you I was looking for him, you would have said not to.
So you hid the truth from me.
I wanted to tell you. I really did, but now that you know, there's something you should see.
No.
Just trust me, you'll want to.
Trust! You have broken my trust.
Then let me regain it. Let me show you what I found. Besides, we haven't seen the last of Odin or Thor. And clearly they can just walk in and blast holes in our home whenever they want. There's only one way to get them off our backs. And I think I know how.
You think?
Sir.
Gather your things.
No, ragazzi. Ma perché? It was good in the previous one where it was already upgraded, but not only. Armor game stats, yeah, blah 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 blah. Ah, we cannot change him. Where is it? Dark Odyssey. Fate Breaker, Aesir Uniform. Yotmanar Champion, Rising Snow Tunic, Survival Garb, Darkdale Attire. Alright, we had this one. Sonic deals significant increases stun. Sonic arrows deal significant increases status. Using a runic summon instantly refill runic arrows and empower them for an extended duration. This lighting of so in the previous one they were already updated, even if you go into New Game Plus. But here, not only they were not, which, okay, it's fine, but taking into was it really so hard to just use the same model? No, they just didn't use anything at all. Took the coin just for spite, just because.
And keep the change, you bastard!
It's just that.
Nista!
Where are we going?
The old temple in the Wildwoods.
Why?
It'll be easier to explain once we're there.
Didn't he also add different arrows? Wait up. He doesn't have them.
Godot didn't say anything else while you were outside.
Yeah, he said he did.
Yeah, actually makes sense because of Probably these runic summons have a significantly reduced cooldown. Increase status damage from runic arrows. Increase damage from melee attack and bow shots. Sharpshooter stir. And this is when you're playing as him. And runic summons. Wrath of Wolves. And Falcon's Dies. For the accessories, many attacks, Sonic. We don't have them. Fill runic arrows and empowers them for the duration, which we don't have. Rocks are fully depleted. And these are more for. Yeah. Wait, how do we I shot 3 attacks, one after the other here? To fight 3 hours in press a triple for volley of arrows at the target. Increase area effect. More damage occasionally. The X's. From an energy except by Atreus, it will have a full explosion. And this is for what? No, this is for fighting.
Doesn't care about Jotunheim anymore. That the giants can keep their secrets. He's averted Ragnarok his own way. Do you think he knows all the giants are dead?
I'm more concerned that it no longer matters to him. What's he up to?
Yeah, I think, you know, it's for how good it is, the fact of having the classic controllers, having with the button and trigger, it's easier for aiming. It's way easier.
What happened here? So close to home.
Raiders warring with one another now.
Those are not their arrows. Something else is out here.
More over here. And fresh. Did they all get in while the stave was down?
That, or Odin cocked up the protection spell altogether.
Almost to the bridge. Oh, guess the bridge gave out. Gonna need another path to the temple.
Why would you come out this way alone, lad?
I had dreams calling me here. Hey, try using your blades to pull this down. Please.
Look at him being all mean.
Whoa, that one's still alive.
No. Look closer.
Elevator?
Suppose it's too much to hope that an enemy of theirs would be a friend of ours.
You see something down there?
Yep, that's what it's very useful having it. And also, if you could give me back the valor.
Whoa! Bloody hell, brother! What was that?
Something strong and dangerous. Be on guard.
Oh yeah, being all the way on guard.
Ah! Throw! What now?
When did this bridge collapse?
Oh, a while ago. Wasn't me.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what's in here.
Remember when I said there was someone who might help us get answers about the giants and Loki?
You mean Tyr? The old god of war in these lands, who is dead.
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
Right? He knows Tyr could unite the realms against him. Plus, Tyr was the giant's greatest ally. So...
Enough.
Where are we again?
Still putting up offerings to Odin. I don't think he cares.
He doesn't.
Look out!
Well, they return from the dead rather quickly, don't they?
Really? I don't think I can. Can? No, I can't. I bet there is nothing we can use his skill for.
That pillar wasn't in the way last time I came. Like I was saying, Tyr was an ally to the giants, so he'd be on our side if we find him. And if anyone might know who I'm supposed to be, it's him. If he's out there, we gotta find him. How can we not?
Those are many ifs, Atreus. What do you know?
You'll see soon. stuff.
What do you think?
Can't imagine what the lad's found, but he says he has evidence. We've come this far. Let's see it.
Many dead here.
We should keep moving.
Too late.
Father, use your blade! Burn that!
What's your left? Straight flank!
Porca miseria. I didn't see that one.
Many dead here.
We should keep moving.
Yeah, okay.
Too late.
Father, use your blade! Burn that! Raider! On the left!
Rest it.
Behind you!
Dai, veramente.
Behind! ITA!
Fuck, I do.
Porca miseria. You can actually feel the difficulty in the new game plus, huh? You can feel it quite a lot. I wonder if we could power up the...
Isn't it nice how Fimbulwinter wore down all the helpful magic we acquired? Yet somehow new terrors only flourish, as if on cue. Find you!
Kill. Winterman.
Yup, you got it. Wonder who they mean.
You climb.
On it.
Ah, he has gotten rather good at that.
Yet another grisly scene. Right side!
Whoa! That looks cold!
Oh, we skipped the two... Damn it.
I've seen my share of bloodshed, but this is an awful lot for one morning. Brother! A stalker! On your guard, brother! I think we found our predator. Your shield's busted, brother. Just keep your feet moving, yeah? Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
Too glowing. Might be a weak point.
Yeah, I know. Che palle. I still need to. Ah, damn it.
Winter Freya, the raiders, Dornod and barging in, and now stalkers
I really-
playing in our woods. This is no safe haven anymore.
I really can't decide which version is better because I'm still confusing the two. No, let's go back. I need to think about it. I don't know because I need to stay still for a second. Can I do? Yeah. No, I cannot combat it like this. I just need to take.
Thor damaged it, but now.
Perhaps the dwarves could take a look at it.
I really need to
Perhaps
get the end of it
later.
again.
Come on, we can get in this way.
Why are we here, Atreus?
Okay. You remember all those shrines we found, telling the stories of giants? How the panel on the left would be their origin, and the panel on the right would be their fate?
Yes. We found many. I have seen them.
Well, there's more to them than we realized.
Is there something here? Oh.
Well, the collapsed pillar is new, but the shrine is just on the other side. That should help. There we go. Come on.
Wait.
Things collapsing on a regular basis in these parts.
Fimbulwinter wears down all things, even stone.
How do you always know how to find those?
I know where to look. Okay, let's reach Tyr's shrine and then we proceed with the story. We proceed with the story. We close the live stream.
You watching?
Well, that's new.
Come on.
Atreus, wait!
Yeah, I don't think he's waiting.
The smartest head alive. And we ended up in Prince of Persia.
Where are we?
Somewhere only giants were meant to see. These shrines tell their stories to the world. But it turns out the real stories, the secret stories, those they kept here. Inside.
Skjul.
You remember the story of Skull and Hati? The wolf giants? Odin captured them because he thinks it'll help him control when Ragnarok starts.
I remember.
But that's not the whole story. See, this shows the giants setting Skull and Hati free.
They're free. Is this the past or the future?
Depends when you're looking at it.
Spoken like a giant.
See? The wolves are safe. Somewhere in Vanaheim.
Not the first place Odin would look, I suppose.
There they are, chasing the sun and moon.
Old habits.
Until, look, the moon gets stolen. Somehow.
Atreus.
See? Hati's got nothing to chase.
And they say celestial theft is a victimless crime.
Not totally sure who this is, but someone comes along and rescues the moon. And then, the moon blocks out the sun.
A total eclipse. Haven't seen one of those in 100 winters.
But then they chase an arrow, and things go back to normal.
What does any of this have to do
We're
with...
coming to that. Look, here's Ragnarok. Do you see who's leading the armies against Odin? That's Tyr. If he's gonna be around at Ragnarok, that means he's gotta be alive. Right?
Mimir, can this be?
Odin told me he killed Tyr, and he trusted me at the time, or so I thought.
What if he didn't kill him? What if he's just had him locked up somewhere all this time?
We are back to ifs. Enough.
Wait,
We are going home.
wait! I have one more thing to show you. It's just out here.
What is this?
Everything I found. Well, almost everything.
Then the point must be very cold.
That's giant craftsmanship. You've been to Jotunheim again?
No, I found it in one of the other shrines.
Other shrines. How many have you visited?
Well, all of them? All the ones I could still get to in Midgard anyway. I don't know what it is. But it's important. Just like all this. When I was inside one of the shrines, I saw an image of Tyr imprisoned. But I couldn't tell where. There are hints inside the other shrines. They mention black smoke and the bleeding earth. But we can never figure out exactly.
We.
Yeah, Sindri's been helping me.
There we go.
Look, I talked him into it. It wasn't his idea. I just needed someone to watch my back.
Black smoke. Bleeding earth. Could the prison be in Muspelheim?
Unlikely. Odin's got no presence to speak of in the primordial realms. But the Bleeding Earth? Sounds like a mine, aye.
The realm of the dwarves, perhaps.
Svartalfheim, that's a good bet. Their mines did belch black smoke, and Odin's had his thumb on the dwarves for a very long time.
That's it then. Tears and Svartalfheim somewhere, imprisoned in a mine. So, what now?
Yeah, what now?
Home.
Okay.
This way.
Lad, even if we consider looking for Tyr.
Everyone, thank you for passing by. Let's save over this one. I'll see you tomorrow morning with Days Gone, and tomorrow night with more Middle-earth Shadow of War. Also, small reminder, these two will be a part of a series that will go on YouTube, and today there should have come out a new episode for Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I overslept. And that's also why we skipped this morning's live stream. And so tomorrow there will be a double episode for Assassin's Creed Shadows and Shadow of War. I already scheduled for the next episodes, including up to the 10th, so up to Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. For this week will be just Assassin's Creed Middle-earth. And I think we'll basically just add one extra each day, up to covering each single one. So basically what happens will be that we will end up, if we start new series, we'll basically, let's say we finish Days Gone. Let's say we finish also, no, let's say we finish Days Gone, and then Monster Hunter Rise. We basically have Shadows, God of War, whatever will take place of Days Gone. Probably I'm undecided between Dragon's Dogma, so that we can play that one and then play the second, or Days Gone. I still have to decide. Probably so not Days Gone, Death Stranding. Probably Death Stranding, because we already have quite a God of War and Middle-earth in the fantasy realm. So we
have us getting to Svartalfheim.
sorry for okay. So basically we'll end up with I usually upload videos from Monday to Friday. So we'll end up with, for example, one series on Monday, one on Friday, one on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So that's 5 series. Considering we have a total of 5 series in the channel, because we have Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning, Monday, Wednesday, Friday evening for 2 series, and then Tuesday, Thursday morning, Tuesday, Thursday evening for the 2 series, and then the weekend for a 5th one. Basically, each one will cover a single day. That will be it. So basically what will happen is from next week, we will do Assassin's Creed Shadows, God of War, Middle-earth, Assassin's Creed, God of War. And then we move on following this thing. Then if we add a new series, then it will become Assassin's Creed, God of War, Middle-earth, new series. And then we start again. And then we start a new series, and that's basically each day will have its own series. That will be mostly it. I also have to remember to bring a few clips on the shorts for YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok to publish them. Anyway, thank you again for passing by. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more Days Gone, and wish you all a good night. See you tonight. Vabbè.